If you're thinking about upgrading your toaster and want to make the jump to digital, you've come to the right place. Digital toasters have completely changed the way we prepare breakfast, because you no longer have to guess when the toast will pop or stand there staring at the machine waiting for the moment. With screens showing you the remaining time, specific programs for each type of bread, and touch controls that wipe clean in a second, breakfast becomes a much more relaxed affair. I've selected 7 of the best digital toasters currently available in Europe that stand out for different reasons, from very accessible options to true technological marvels with full-color screens and smart features. All the links are in the video description, so let's get straight into it. We start with the Ufesa One Touch Duo, which is probably the best option if you want to go digital without overcomplicating things. This 850-watt toaster features 2 extra wide slots that easily accept thick slices of sandwich bread or chunks of artisan loaf without any struggle. The LED screen shows you a clear countdown timer, so you can start making your coffee while knowing exactly how many seconds are left until your toast is ready. It offers 6 browning levels and specific functions for bagels, muffins, waffles, reheat, and defrost, which covers pretty much any breakfast situation you can think of. I love that it includes a memory function because once you find your perfect browning level, the machine remembers it for next time automatically. The removable crumb tray makes cleaning much easier, and let's be honest, that's something nobody wants to deal with in the morning. If your priority is simplicity combined with digital precision, this Ufesa is definitely a very safe bet. Now, if you're someone who takes toasting very seriously, the Ufesa Perfect Toaster takes things to another level entirely. This model also has 2 slots with a wide mouth and self-centering, but it increases the power to 950 watts and goes up to 9 browning levels. Here's where it gets really interesting. The screen doesn't show numbers, but actual images of the browning level you're going to get. Instead of choosing a level from 1 to 9 and crossing your fingers, you see exactly how your toast will turn out before pressing the button. This completely eliminates those frustrating morning arguments about what medium toast actually means in your household. But what I find absolutely brilliant is the bagel mode, which deactivates the outer heating elements to toast only the cut side while gently warming the rounded exterior. If you compare this to the One Touch Duo, the difference is clear. One gives you 6 numerical levels and the other 9 visual levels with much greater precision. Moving on to something completely different, we have the XQuo Toast Pro, which proves you don't need to spend a fortune to have a complete digital toaster with all the bells and whistles. This little champion comes with 2 long slots of 26 centimeters and 32 millimeters wide, a touch screen, 6 browning levels, and 6 different programs for various types of bread. The auto lift function inserts and ejects the bread automatically without you having to touch anything, and the quick look lets you check how the toasting is going without interrupting the cycle. The stainless steel finish gives it a much more premium look than its price suggests. One tip I'll give you, the first few times you use it, do so with a window open, because like many new appliances in this range, it can release some smell that disappears after a few cycles. Imagine you're setting up your first flat or need a toaster for the office. This X does the job perfectly without emptying your wallet. Next up is the Keenstone, and if technology is your thing, this is probably the most spectacular toaster you'll find anywhere on the market. This model features 4 slots and a touchscreen tilted at 75 degrees, which is absolutely amazing. You don't have to bend down to see the controls while standing at your kitchen counter. The best part is that it has dual independent control, which means you can toast 2 slices at one level and another 2 at a completely different level at the same time. It offers 6 browning levels and 6 preset programs for bagel, gluten-free bread, waffles, and more, automatically adjusting the heat cycle for each type. It even has a memory function to save your favorite settings. But beyond how beautiful it looks, it has a huge practical advantage. The glass surface wipes clean in 2 seconds, while physical buttons accumulate crumbs in the crevices. For a family where everyone wants their toast different in the morning, it's literally a game changer that will transform your breakfast routine. We also have the Cuisinart Simply Touch XL, which is aimed at a very specific audience, true lovers of artisan bread and sourdough. Its 2 extra wide and deep slots are the most generous in this entire selection, capable of swallowing huge slices of rustic loaf without leaving the top part untoasted. The color touchscreen lets you choose the browning level by seeing images of how the result will look, and it offers 7 intensity levels for complete control over your toast. It has 5 specific programs for bread, bagel, English muffin, waffle, and pastry, plus defrost functions and a 15-second boost button if you want a bit more browning. The high-lift quick view system lets you lift the toast to see how it's doing without interrupting the cycle, which is great when you're experimenting with new breads. If we compare it to the Keenstone, this Cuisinart goes for fewer slots but deeper ones for serious-sized breads. For anyone who bakes their own bread at home or buys uncut artisan loaves from their local bakery, this Cuisinart is absolutely unbeatable. Another very interesting option is the Cecotec Touch and Toast Double, which represents the maximum power at the best price philosophy that so characterizes this popular Spanish brand. With 950 watts concentrated in two short but extra wide slots of 3.8 centimeters, this toaster achieves fast and even browning every single time. It offers 7 browning levels controlled through a combination of color touchscreen and digital dial that's very intuitive to use. The self-centering system ensures the bread is perfectly positioned for even toasting on both sides. The stainless steel finish gives it an elegant look, although I must warn you, get ready to wipe fingerprints because it shows them all. Think about a typical Sunday morning. You have croissants you want to warm up, but they won't fit in the slots? Well, the top warming rack lets you heat pastries while you toast bread below. That dual function is something you won't easily find in other models at this price point, and it's genuinely useful. And finally, we have the Aigostar 4-Slice, designed specifically for larger families or anyone who hates doing rounds of toast every morning. With 1,400 watts of total power, this toaster has 2 long and extra wide slots of 4 centimeters that allow you to fit 4 slices at once, 2 in each slot. The LED touchscreen is clear and shows the browning level with very visual color icons that make selection incredibly easy. It has 6 intensity levels and the reheat, defrost, and stop functions we now expect from any modern toaster. The self-centering system adjusts the guides according to the thickness of the bread to achieve even browning on both sides every time. One detail to keep in mind is that, being quite large but relatively light, it's worth holding it steady when pushing down the lever so it doesn't move on your countertop. But honestly, that's a minor inconvenience when you think that you can have the whole family's breakfast ready in one go without any waiting around or doing multiple batches. So, to recap and help you choose according to your specific needs. If you want digital simplicity with 2 wide slots and 6 levels, the Ufesa One Touch Duo is your best friend. If you want 9 visual levels and a bagel mode that actually works properly, the Ufesa Perfect Toaster has no rival. For tight budgets with long slots, the XQuo Toast Pro offers incredible value for money. Tech fans with families will absolutely love the Keenstone and its 4 slots with tilted touchscreen. Home bakers definitely need the extra deep slots of the Cuisinart. Anyone looking for compactness with a touchscreen will find the Cecotec their ideal companion. And larger families have in the Aigostar with its 4 centimeter wide long slots, the perfect solution. All the links are down below in the description, so check out the one that fits you best. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for more comparisons like this, and I'll see you in the next one.